You've felt it, haven't you? That quiet whisper inside, telling you that you're on the verge of something incredible. It's not just a feeling, it's an undeniable pull, as if the universe itself is speaking directly to you. All this time you've been on a journey, one filled with challenges and moments where you questioned everything. But deep down, you always knew you were meant for something greater. You faced the trials, the doubts, and even the fear that maybe you weren't enough. Yet, here you are, standing right at the edge of the breakthrough you've been waiting for. This moment, right now, is different from anything you've experienced before. It's not just another step in your journey, it's the last step before everything changes. The universe doesn't choose just anyone for this path. It chooses those who have the strength to endure, the vision to keep moving forward, even when everything seems uncertain. You are one of those people. The universe has brought you here for a reason, and now it's time for you to understand what that reason is. But this final step, it's not easy. In fact, it might be the hardest one yet, because when you're this close to the finish line, doubt creeps in more than ever. It's like the darkness before dawn. Just when you think you can't take another step, you're about to witness the light break through. Every obstacle, every delay, every moment you thought about giving up, they were preparing you for this exact point in time. The breakthrough is already within your reach, but only if you have the courage to take that last, all-important step. You've come too far to stop now. At this point in your journey, it's important to understand why this last step feels so difficult. It's not just a test of your willpower, it's much deeper than that. Think about it. Throughout your entire path, every challenge has served a purpose. Those moments of doubt, the times when you felt stuck, they weren't setbacks. They were part of a larger plan. The universe doesn't throw obstacles in your way to stop you. No, it places them there to shape you, to make sure you're ready for what's on the other side of this final barrier. You see, the closer you get to your breakthrough, the more intense the pressure becomes. It's like a refining fire, burning away everything that's holding you back so that you can step forward as your true, powerful self. This isn't just a random struggle. It's the universe asking, are you truly ready for what you've been asking for? It's a moment of cosmic alignment, where everything you've learned, every hardship you've faced comes together. And here's the thing. The energy around you right now is shifting. You might feel more anxious or unsettled, but that's only because you're in the middle of this energetic transformation. On a larger, cosmic scale, everything operates on cycles. Just as the moon waxes and wanes, and the planets move through their orbits, our lives have their own rhythms of expansion and contraction. When you're approaching a breakthrough, your energy needs to sync with the greater flow of the universe. Right now, you might be feeling the push and pull of these energies. One minute you're full of hope, and the next, you're overwhelmed with uncertainty. But that's because you're standing in the center of a massive energetic shift. This is where the magic happens, but only if you allow yourself to be aligned with it. The final step is about understanding this energetic process and not resisting it. Many people think that the closer they get to their goal, the harder they have to push. But in reality, the last step isn't about effort. It's about surrender. This is a difficult concept for most of us to accept because we're taught to fight for what we want, to keep pushing through. But the universe works in mysterious ways. It's when you stop trying to force things, when you allow yourself to go with the flow of energy around you, that the real transformation begins. This step, this phase, is where your faith is tested the most. Do you trust the process? Do you trust yourself? The universe has already given you everything you need to succeed, but you have to let go of the need to control every little detail. Think of it as the final part of a puzzle. You've worked so hard to put all the pieces together, but now, as you approach the last one, it's time to trust that the picture is already complete. The final piece will fall into place, but only if you allow it to. This is the cosmic struggle, the battle between your old self that wants to hold on to what's familiar, and your new self, the one that's ready to step into a new reality. You are being prepared for something much bigger than you realize, and this preparation has brought you to the point where all that's left is to trust in the timing and flow of the universe. Remember, everything you've been through wasn't just random. It was carefully designed to bring you to this exact moment. The energies are aligning and you are right where you need to be. Now that you're aware of the cosmic forces at play and the importance of aligning with the flow, it's time to focus on the final step itself. This step isn't just another hurdle, it's a gateway. It's the thin veil separating you from the life you've been working towards. Picture it as a door that has always been there, but until now, you weren't ready to see it, let alone open it. This isn't just a metaphor. The final step on any spiritual journey often feels like a barrier, a wall that seems impossible to break through. But here's the truth. This step is about seeing differently, not about doing more. It's about recognizing that the door has been unlocked the whole time. You just needed to realize it. The struggle you're feeling right now, that tension, is because your old self is still holding on, afraid to walk through. And that's understandable. Change, especially at this level, can feel terrifying. But here's where the breakthrough happens. The moment you stop trying to force the door open, and instead, trust that it will open when you're truly ready. One of the hardest lessons we learn on this journey is that control is an illusion. We think that by pushing harder, by overworking, by stressing and worrying, we'll get what we want. But the universe doesn't operate on those terms. The final step is about surrender. It's about letting go of the fear of failure, letting go of the need to control the outcome, and trusting that you've done enough. This is where many people get stuck. They mistake surrender for giving up, but they couldn't be more wrong. Surrender isn't about quitting, it's about allowing. It's about realizing that you are worthy of what's on the other side of that door, and you don't need to force your way through. This is the paradox of the spiritual path. You've spent so long working towards this moment, preparing yourself, building your strength, and now, just when you're about to cross the finish line, the universe asks you to stop pushing. It asks you to trust. The final step is about trusting yourself, trusting that you've learned everything you need to learn, that you've grown in all the ways you needed to grow, and that now the time has come to simply step through. The door will open when you are ready to release your old self, the one that is full of doubts, fears, and control. What's waiting for you on the other side is the version of you that is free, that is fully aligned with your purpose and destiny. This concept of surrender can be difficult to accept because it feels counterintuitive. But this is where the real growth happens. You've already proven your strength through all the challenges you've faced to get here. Now the universe is asking you to prove your faith. Faith in yourself, faith in the journey, faith that the breakthrough is already within you and that it's simply waiting for you to stop resisting. This isn't a test of effort anymore. It's a test of trust. Think of this final step as a bridge between your old life and the new one that's waiting for you. You've built the bridge with every lesson, every hardship, and every moment of perseverance. Now, all that's left is to walk across it. Don't rush it, don't fear it. This moment is sacred, and the universe has aligned everything for you to step into this new reality. What's on the other side of this veil is beyond what you've even imagined for yourself, but you have to let go of the old ways to get there. The key here is surrender, not inaction. You're not giving up on your dream. You're stepping into it. You're trusting that the foundation you've built is strong enough to carry you through. And it is. The universe has brought you this far for a reason. The door is ready to open, but it will only do so when you let go of the need to control how it opens. The breakthrough isn't ahead of you. It's within you. Trust it. Step forward. You've done enough. You are enough. Now that you're standing at the edge of this breakthrough, you can feel the weight of the moment. It's not just another step in your journey. It's the step, the one that will define everything that comes next. But with that, a new kind of pressure emerges. This is where the emotional intensity reaches its peak. You've come so far, and the fear of failure, of somehow missing out on your destiny, becomes almost overwhelming. This is the moment where many people hesitate, unsure if they can truly step into the life that's waiting for them. But that fear? It's simply the last remnant of your old self, trying to hold on. It's the final test. Here's the thing. Every spiritual journey has these moments of doubt. Just before the dawn, the night feels the darkest. It's the same in your journey. As you approach the moment of breakthrough, all your insecurities, your past failures, and the fear of the unknown come rushing in. Why? Because you're about to leave that old version of yourself behind, and it doesn't want to let go easily. But this is exactly where you need to be. The closer you get to your true purpose, the louder the doubts will scream. It's not a sign that you're unprepared. It's a sign that you're on the verge of something monumental. This is where emotional intensity comes into play. You're not just crossing into a new phase of your life, you're shedding the old skin, breaking free from the limitations that have held you back. It's natural to feel that mixture of excitement and fear. In fact, that's exactly how you know this step is real. If it didn't scare you at least a little, it wouldn't be worth it. The key here is to lean into that fear, not to run from it. Fear is simply a signal that you're moving into uncharted territory, a place where your old self has never been. But your new self, the one that's ready for this breakthrough, that version of you has been waiting for this moment. This final step is all about embracing that fear, that uncertainty, and using it as fuel. Instead of seeing the fear as something to stop you, recognize it as the energy of transformation. The fear exists because you're about to step into a new version of yourself, one that you haven't fully met yet. But here's the thing, that new version is already inside of you, waiting to emerge. The fear is simply the last gatekeeper, testing whether you're ready to let go of the comfort of the known and embrace the unknown potential that awaits. Think of this moment as the ultimate decision point. You can either turn back, stay in the familiar, and keep living the life you've always known, or you can take a deep breath and step into the unknown, where your true self is waiting. The choice is yours, but remember, this is the moment that will define everything that follows. The emotional intensity, the fear, the excitement, it's all part of the process. It's the universe's way of saying, "Are you ready?" And this is where urgency comes in. This moment, this opportunity, won't last forever. The energies of the universe are aligning for you right now, but like all things, this alignment is temporary. If you wait too long, if you hesitate, the window may close. This isn't meant to scare you, it's meant to remind you that timing matters. The universe rewards those who are bold enough to step forward when the opportunity arises. You've come so far, and the universe wouldn't have brought you to this point if you weren't ready. This is the moment where you decide if you're going to claim your breakthrough or let it slip away. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let doubt make you miss out on the life you were always meant to live. The final step is here, waiting for you to take it. Everything you've experienced, everything you've learned, has led you to this point. You are ready. The breakthrough is within your reach. Now is the time to act, to step forward, and to claim the life that's waiting for you. The universe has already aligned everything in your favor. The only thing left is for you to step through the door. And remember, the fear, the doubt, the uncertainty, they're not signs that you're unworthy. They're proof that you're standing on the edge of something extraordinary. Don't let this moment pass. The breakthrough is here. All that's left is for you to step into it. Now, as you stand at this pivotal moment, you might be asking yourself, how do I actually take this final step? What does it mean to surrender and trust the process? The truth is, the answer lies in something much simpler than you might think. It's about letting go of control. This step isn't about doing more or forcing anything. In fact, it's the opposite. It's about allowing things to unfold as they are meant to. It's about realizing that you don't have to carry the weight of the entire world on your shoulders. You've already done enough, and now it's time to let the universe do its part. The practical aspect of this is learning how to tune in and listen to your inner guidance. At this stage of your journey, you're no longer in the phase of striving or fighting. The universe is asking you to shift from action to alignment. This is where the concept of surrender truly comes into play. Surrender doesn't mean giving up. It means giving in to the flow of what's already working in your favor. Think of it like swimming with the current instead of against it. You're still moving forward, but now with less resistance, with more ease. So, how do you take that step? Start by quieting the noise around you. This is the time to focus on your inner world. Meditation, deep breathing, or even a few moments of quiet reflection can help you clear the mental clutter and reconnect with your inner self. This isn't about forcing an outcome. It's about reconnecting with your inner wisdom. Your intuition has guided you this far, and now it's time to trust it completely. Let's be clear, the final step isn't about external actions. It's about an internal shift. It's a mindset, a change in perspective. When you release the need to control every detail, you open yourself to the possibility that the universe has something far greater in store for you than you could ever plan on your own. It's about trusting that the groundwork you've laid will now blossom in its own time and in its own way. This is where you need to understand that timing is everything. We often think we need to push harder, but sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is wait for the right moment. It's like planting a seed. You don't stand over it, commanding it to grow. You water it, you nurture it, and then you let nature take its course. The same applies to your breakthrough. You've already planted the seed, and now the universe is asking you to allow it to bloom. The final step is trusting that it will happen, and that the timing is already perfect. Practical guidance can help here too. If you feel stuck or unsure of how to surrender, start by letting go of your attachment to the outcome. Focus on the process rather than obsessing over the result. This might sound simple, but it's a profound shift. When you release the need to know exactly how things will unfold, you free yourself from the pressure of constant worry and fear. You create space for the universe to work its magic. Another key action is visualization. Picture yourself on the other side of this breakthrough. Imagine how it feels to have already succeeded. See the doors opening for you, the opportunities flowing in, and your path becoming clearer than ever. This isn't about wishing for something outside of you. It's about aligning your inner energy with the life you're about to step into. The power of your mind is incredible, and when you align your thoughts with your intention, you create the energetic pathway for that reality to manifest. It's also important to remember that breakthroughs don't always arrive in dramatic or obvious ways. Sometimes they come quietly, like a soft whisper from the universe. The final step isn't about looking for fireworks or waiting for a grand moment of revelation. It's about being open to receiving, in whatever form it comes. The universe is subtle, and often the breakthrough is already happening in small, meaningful shifts that you may not even notice at first. Be patient and be present. The universe has been guiding you all along, and now it's asking you to trust that you're exactly where you need to be. The breakthrough will come when you stop trying to force it and instead allow it to flow naturally. You don't need to chase it anymore, it's already on its way. The key is to stay aligned with your inner purpose and to trust the process, even when it feels uncertain. This final step is all about shifting from control to flow. It's about recognizing that the universe has your back and that everything you've been working towards is already within reach. You are ready. Now, let the breakthrough come to you. Trust the process, release the need to control, and watch as everything falls into place in ways you couldn't have imagined. Now that you understand the power of surrender and the importance of alignment, the question becomes, are you ready to fully embrace your purpose? This moment, this breakthrough, is not just about you. It's about something much bigger. The universe has chosen you for a reason, and that reason is tied to your unique purpose in the grand design of life. Your breakthrough is not just for personal gain, it's for the impact you're meant to have on the world. You've been called to step into a role that only you can fulfill, and this is the moment where you fully step into that role. You might wonder, what if I'm not enough? What if I fail? These doubts are normal, but they're also distractions from the truth. The universe doesn't make mistakes. It wouldn't bring you this far if you weren't capable of handling what's on the other side of this door. You've been prepared, tested, and refined through every challenge, every setback, and every triumph you've experienced. Now, the universe is asking you to trust that preparation and take your place as the person you were always meant to be. This is about more than just achieving a goal or reaching a milestone. It's about stepping into your power and fulfilling the purpose you were born with. Every chosen one has a mission, and yours is waiting for you. It's something only you can do, something the world needs from you. Whether you're aware of it or not, your life has been leading up to this moment where your purpose becomes clear. And that purpose is not just about personal success, it's about the ripple effect you will create. The breakthrough is about aligning your individual path with the collective energy of the universe, impacting not just your life, but the lives of those around you. The next step is to fully embrace this truth. You are not just walking through a door into your own success. You're stepping into a role where your growth and evolution will inspire and help others. The universe needs your light, your unique perspective, your talents. This isn't about perfection or being the best at something. It's about showing up authentically and sharing what you've learned along the way. Your journey itself is the key that unlocks your purpose, and that's why every experience you've had matters. This is why the universe has chosen you as one of the few who will reach this point of breakthrough. It's not random. You've been guided here because your soul is ready to take on the responsibility that comes with this transformation. And with that responsibility comes incredible power. Power to not only transform your own life, but to influence the world around you in ways you can't yet imagine. So, what does this mean for you? It means that this final step is about fully accepting that you are the chosen one in your own story. It's about owning your power, not with arrogance, but with the quiet confidence that you are aligned with a purpose greater than yourself. This is the ultimate breakthrough, the realization that your life is about more than just you. It's about the collective energy you contribute to the universe. You are part of something much larger, and this breakthrough is your invitation to fully participate in that larger plan. Now is the time to embrace your role, to honor the path that has brought you here, and to step boldly into your purpose. You don't need to have all the answers or know every detail of how things will unfold. The important thing is to trust that your breakthrough is already happening. You are already shifting into a new reality where your purpose is clear and your path is illuminated. All you need to do is step into it. This is your moment. The universe has aligned everything perfectly for you to step into your purpose. You've done the work, you've faced the challenges, and now the time has come to embrace your role as the chosen one. The world is waiting for you to step into your power and make the impact only you can make. So are you ready? This is the final step, the moment where everything changes. The breakthrough isn't coming, it's already here. It's time for you to claim it. Step forward with trust, with faith, and with the knowledge that you are exactly where you are meant to be. The universe has chosen you for this. Don't miss out on the life you were born to live. The door is open. All that's left is for you to walk through. As you stand on the edge of this transformation, there's one last thing to consider. The breakthrough is not always a loud, dramatic event. In fact, many of the most profound shifts happen quietly, in moments of deep clarity and subtle realignments. The breakthrough you've been waiting for may not be a sudden explosion of success or a grand announcement from the universe. Instead, it might come in the form of small, meaningful changes that gradually shape your life in ways you couldn't have predicted. This is an important lesson. The universe works in mysterious ways, and often, the most powerful breakthroughs happen when we least expect them. You may wake up one day and realize that something inside you has shifted. Perhaps it's a feeling of peace that wasn't there before, or a new perspective that allows you to see your challenges differently. Maybe opportunities that once seemed distant suddenly come into view, or relationships that felt strained begin to heal. These small shifts are often the real breakthrough, the quiet unfolding of your new reality. It's crucial to stay open and aware in this phase. Don't expect the breakthrough to always announce itself with fanfare. Instead, cultivate a sense of presence and mindfulness so that you can recognize the subtle ways in which your life is evolving. The universe has already set things in motion for you, but it's up to you to notice the changes, to appreciate the new opportunities, and to step into them fully. One of the most powerful things you can do at this stage is to practice gratitude. Gratitude for the journey you've been on, gratitude for the lessons you've learned, and gratitude for the breakthrough that is already unfolding. When you shift your mindset to one of gratitude, you align yourself even more with the energy of abundance and possibility. This isn't just about being thankful for what's going well. It's about recognizing that even the challenges you've faced were part of the plan, part of what prepared you for this moment. Remember, the breakthrough is not about a single moment of achievement. It's about a shift in who you are, how you see the world, and how you move through life. You are stepping into a new version of yourself, one that is more aligned with your purpose, more connected to the universe, and more capable of handling whatever comes next. This new version of you is resilient, powerful, and ready to create the life you've always dreamed of. As you continue to walk this path, stay open to the small miracles that are already happening around you. Every day, the universe is providing you with opportunities to step deeper into your purpose, to align more fully with your breakthrough. Whether it's a chance conversation, a new idea that sparks something inside you, or an unexpected opportunity that falls into your lap, these are all signs that the breakthrough is in progress. This is why it's so important to stay present and mindful. The breakthrough is not something you have to chase anymore. It's already here. Your job now is to recognize it, to embrace it, and to step into it with confidence. Trust that the universe is guiding you, and trust that every small shift, every subtle change, is moving you closer to the life you were meant to live. At this stage, it's also important to be patient. Breakthroughs don't always happen overnight, and the full transformation may take time to reveal itself. But don't mistake patience for passivity. Stay engaged, stay open, and stay ready to act when the moment calls for it. The universe is working on your behalf, aligning everything you need to step fully into your new reality. All you need to do is trust the process and remain open to the possibilities that are unfolding. The most important thing to remember is that you are already in the midst of your breakthrough. You don't need to wait for it any longer. You've done the work, you've faced the challenges, and now it's time to reap the rewards. The universe is guiding you every step of the way, and the path ahead is filled with opportunities to grow, to learn, and to step into your power. So as you move forward, carry with you the knowledge that your breakthrough is here. It's not something you need to force or fight for. It's something you need to recognize, embrace, and step into. The door is already open, the path is already clear. All that's left is for you to walk it, with trust, with faith, and with the knowing that the universe is on your side. You are ready. The breakthrough is happening. Now is the time to step fully into the life that has always been waiting for you. As you step into this new phase, fully embracing your breakthrough, there's a crucial realization that often comes with it. You are no longer the same person who started this journey. The challenges you faced, the lessons you've learned, and the growth you've experienced have transformed you. The person who doubted their abilities, who questioned whether they were worthy of their purpose, is no longer in charge. Instead, you've emerged as someone stronger, wiser, and more aligned with the universe than ever before. This transformation is what the breakthrough is really about. It's not about reaching a destination or achieving a goal. It's about who you've become along the way. You've developed resilience in the face of challenges, learned how to listen to your inner voice, and discovered that your power comes from within. This is what makes you the chosen one. You are not here by accident. The universe has guided you through every twist and turn, preparing you for this exact moment. But with this newfound power comes a new level of responsibility. Stepping into your purpose means acknowledging that you now have the ability to create real change, not just in your own life, but in the lives of others. The energy that you carry, the way you move through the world, will have an impact far beyond what you can see. This is why your breakthrough is so significant. It's not just a personal victory, it's a cosmic alignment that positions you to fulfill a higher purpose. You've been called to contribute something unique to the world, and now the time has come to answer that call. As you continue to walk this path, it's important to stay grounded in this responsibility. The power you've gained isn't meant to be kept for yourself. It's meant to be shared, to uplift others, to help them on their own journeys. The universe has given you this breakthrough because it trusts you to use it wisely, to lead by example, and to inspire others to step into their own power. This doesn't mean you have to be perfect or have all the answers. Far from it. The beauty of this moment is that it's not about perfection, it's about authenticity. The world doesn't need more people pretending to have it all figured out. It needs people who are willing to show up as they are, to be vulnerable, and to share their real experiences. Your breakthrough is as much about your willingness to be seen, to be real, and to be open about your journey as it is about your success. People will be drawn to your authenticity, your honesty, and your willingness to walk your path with integrity. In this sense, your breakthrough is not just a moment, it's the beginning of a new way of living. It's a shift in how you approach life, how you make decisions, and how you interact with the world around you. You are no longer operating from a place of fear or doubt. Instead, you're moving through life with a deep sense of trust, knowing that the universe has your back and that you are exactly where you need to be. This is where the real magic happens. When you operate from a place of trust and alignment, you start to attract the people, opportunities, and experiences that are meant for you. The universe responds to your energy, and as you continue to step into your purpose, you'll find that things begin to fall into place in ways you couldn't have imagined. This is not coincidence. It's the natural result of being in harmony with the flow of the universe. But remember, this doesn't mean your journey is over. Far from it. Breakthroughs are not endpoints, they're new beginnings. You will continue to grow, to evolve, and to face new challenges. But now, you'll face them with the knowledge that you are capable, that you are powerful, and that you are supported by the universe every step of the way. So as you move forward, keep this in mind. Your breakthrough is not a single moment. It's a process, a continual unfolding of who you are meant to be. You are stepping into a new reality, one where your purpose is clear, your path is illuminated, and your power is undeniable. The universe has chosen you for this. And now, it's your time to rise. The world is waiting for what only you can offer. Your breakthrough has prepared you, and now, it's time to take everything you've learned, everything you've become, and use it to make an impact. You've stepped through the door. Now walk boldly into the life that was always meant for you. The universe is ready. Are you? As you continue to walk into this new reality, fully embracing your breakthrough, it's important to take a moment to reflect on everything that has brought you here. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, has guided you through every trial and triumph for a purpose. Each experience, no matter how challenging, has been part of your preparation. Every obstacle was a lesson, every setback a teacher. Now, with this breakthrough, you've earned the wisdom and strength that can only come from walking through the fire and coming out the other side transformed. You may have noticed by now that the breakthrough isn't just a moment of achievement, but a shift in your very identity. The way you see the world has changed. The way you see yourself has changed. What once seemed impossible now feels within reach. This is because you are no longer operating from a place of lack or limitation. You're operating from a place of abundance and possibility. This shift in mindset is what allows you to recognize opportunities that you might have overlooked before. It's what enables you to act with confidence, to trust in your path, and to move forward without fear. This is where your power truly lies. It's not in the external success or the visible results. It's in the inner transformation that has occurred within you. You've tapped into a deeper well of wisdom, one that will continue to guide you as you move forward. You've learned how to listen to your intuition, to trust your instincts, and to align your actions with your highest purpose. This alignment is what makes your breakthrough so powerful. It's not about forcing things to happen. It's about allowing them to unfold naturally, in perfect timing. As you settle into this new version of yourself, it's important to remain connected to the practices that got you here. This is a time to nurture your inner world, to continue the habits and rituals that help you stay aligned with the universe, whether it's meditation, journaling, or simply taking moments of stillness throughout the day. These practices will help you maintain your connection to the higher energies that are guiding you. Remember, your breakthrough is an ongoing process, and staying grounded in your spiritual practices will ensure that you continue to grow and evolve in alignment with your purpose. One of the most powerful realizations that comes with a breakthrough is understanding that you don't have to do it all alone. The universe is your partner in this journey, and it's constantly working on your behalf. This is where faith becomes your most valuable tool. Faith in yourself, faith in the process, and faith in the unseen forces that are supporting you every step of the way. You've already seen the signs, the small miracles, the unexpected opportunities, the synchronicities that seem to appear out of nowhere. These are all reminders that you are not walking this path by yourself. The universe is co-creating with you, guiding you toward your highest good. Now, as you step fully into your power, it's time to ask yourself, what will you do with this newfound wisdom? How will you use this breakthrough to create positive change in your life and in the lives of others? This is the heart of your purpose. The breakthrough wasn't just for you. It was for everyone you're meant to touch, inspire, and uplift. Your journey has given you a unique perspective, a story that only you can tell. And by sharing that story, by being vulnerable and authentic, you create space for others to find their own breakthroughs. You don't need to have a grand plan or a perfect vision for the future. The universe will continue to reveal your path as you walk it. All you need to do is show up. Show up with courage, with authenticity, and with the belief that you are exactly where you are meant to be. The rest will unfold naturally, in ways that are beyond your imagination. As you move forward, remember this: your breakthrough is a gift, not just to you, but to the world. You are here to make an impact, to share your light, and to help others find their own path. Trust that the universe has prepared you for this, and trust that everything you need is already within you. The final step isn't about reaching a destination. It's about stepping into the person you were always meant to be. It's about realizing that your breakthrough is a continuous process of growth, evolution, and alignment with your highest self. You are the chosen one in your own story, and this breakthrough is just the beginning of what's possible for you. Now the door is open, the path is clear, and the universe is waiting for you to step forward with full confidence that you are ready to create the life you were destined for. You've been preparing for this moment your whole life. Now it's time to live it. Trust the process, trust yourself, and remember, the breakthrough is already yours. Step into it, fully and completely, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. This is your moment. Don't miss out.